In this video, we are going to write the equation of the line from this table. We know the equation of the line is written as y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. First, we're going to find our slope. We look at our table and we see what is happening to y. What is the change in y? What is happening every time? We can see that we are subtracting 6. If you need to subtract, if you can't tell that, you can take the second number and subtract the first number, and we can see that 2 minus 8 is negative 6. Our change in x, what is happening every time? We can see here that we are adding 2 every time. So our slope is change in y, which is negative 6, over change in x, which is 2. That will simplify down to negative 6 divided 2 is negative 3. So our slope of this line, our equation will be negative 3x plus, and we need to find the y-intercept. The y-intercept is where x is 0. And looking at our table, we do not have an x equals 0 on our table. I'm going to show you 2 different ways where you can find the y-intercept. On this table, we can see if we're adding 2 every time for x's, can we just work backwards and find our 0? So if we worked backwards, 4 minus 2 would be 2. And then if we minus 2 again, we're going to be to 0. So on our y's, if we work backwards, instead of subtracting 6, we would add 6. 8 plus 6 is 14, and then plus 6 is 20. So we can see that where our x is 0, our y-intercept is 20. And here's the equation of our line. Some of the tables have quite a ways, and working backwards would be a long process. So sometimes we want to use our point slope equation, which would have y equals our slope, our x minus our x1, and then plus y1. This is where we can plug in our slope, if we know our slope, and any point on the line. So here, we already figured our slope was negative 3. If we choose a point on the line, which one do we want to choose? I'm going to choose this 6 and 2. Any point will work. I'm choosing 6 and 2. So we're going to have our x minus, here's our point. This is our point. So here's our x and our y we're going to put here. We chose 6 for our x, and our y is 2. Now we're going to simplify, and we remember we distribute negative 3 times x, and then negative 3 times negative 6 is positive 18. And then we still have our plus 2. So our equation is y equals negative 3x plus 20.